feel lonely in this world? I felt the same way when I was poor. But now I feel free and happy. Do you want to change as well? Then watch this video till the end and subscribe to my YouTube channel Morgan Options.
So, where we are? On the broker, yes. Today all currency pairs will have OTC status. We trade on the weekend. Accordingly, on all currency pairs prevails high interest on payments. All currency pairs I have already analyzed and picked up. On my balance you see the amount of $100, and today I will show you how you can quickly and easily make a profit of more than $5,000 from this amount. Using this selection of indicators. This is Donchian channel with default settings, this is Fractal with default settings, and this is oscillator MACD with periods 5, 7 and 10. As I trade, you'll understand how to properly we need to use this strategy. So let's start trading and pick up our first currency pair. And this is where I'm going to open a down trade right away. A great entry point, the formation of a new extreme point, which is our local high and touching the upper moving of our channel indicator. After that, I think the dynamics of the movement should go down. Earlier on the oscillator histogram, we saw good upward volumes, so the volumes should go down a little bit. So here we open a down trade and let's watch the result of our first trade. And our first trade is easily closed in plus. Let's change the amount of the trade value and continue our trade. Let's pick up the next currency pair. And this is where I want to open a trade on the upside. We open in the direction of the general trend. Upward dynamics. We have a new extreme point again, and it is our local minimum that is happening touching the lower moving average of our channel indicator. Good downward volumes were shown on the histogram of our oscillator, and then I think the dynamics should go up. Let's watch the result of the second trade.
If you wanna get free real money to your trading account right now, in the description of this video I will leave a link to this trading platform, my friends. I trade here every day and I write a new promo that gives you real free money to the balance. You can use them for trading. It's best way for practice for beginners.
And our second trade closes in plus. We were a little bit lucky here, I agree. It was more correct to open the trade a little bit lower. We were a little bit in a hurry, but in general, the logic of entry was correct. And as the logic of entry was correct, accordingly we are lucky. And we close the trade in the plus. Let's change the amount of the value of the trade, continue our trade and pick up the next currency pair. Let's open a trade here also on the downside. I think we have a long correction to follow here. I'm going to focus on the indicators, touching the upper moving line. After that, we are going to take the next trade. Very strong dynamics of the upward movement. A new local maximum was formed. The upper moving line was touched. We had a pullback, and here I see a crossing from top to bottom of the moving lines of the oscillator. So I'd better open a trade down here. Let's watch the result. And our next trade closes in plus. Here we are a little bit lucky too, I agree. In time, our candle gave its impulse downwards, and we closed the trade as a whole in plus. Well, the logic of entry was also correct. So, we are lucky. Let's change the amount of the value of the trade, put the high again, and continue our trade. Pick up the next currency pair, and here we are. By the way, you can see the dynamics we have nevertheless still went down. So, indeed, the signal was correct. Let's continue our analysis and pick up the next currency pair. And here we have 100% our trade will be open up. Relatively good entry point. We also have a touch point here. A new extreme point is forming. namely our local minimum. We have good volumes on the histogram of our oscillator. We have wait for the crossing of the moving lines. Let's watch the result of this trade. And our next trade closes in plus. Here we had a very good signal and we realized it without problems, guys. Let's change the amount of the value of the deal. We will put $657 and open two deals for the amount of $1,314. Let's proceed and pick up the next currency pair. And here I want to open two trades on the upside. In the direction of upward dynamics, in general, the nature of the movement here tells us that after pullbacks it is better to open trades in the direction of the trend. I will listen to this feeling. Moreover, we have a crossover of our moving oscillator lines from bottom to top. A new extreme point has been formed. Our local minimum. And from this position, I think that the dynamics of the movement should go up. Let's watch the result of these trades. And our next trades are closed in plus without any problems. We have a great signal here. Let's continue trading. Of course, we will change the amount of trades value.
If you wanna get free real money to your trading account right now, in the description of this video I will leave a link to this trading platform, my friends. I trade here every day and I write a new promo that gives you real free money to the balance. You can use them for trading. It's best way for practice for beginners.
Let's open the trades on the upside here. In general, the trend dynamics here has been upward for quite a long time. Upward. So, we will open in the direction of the trend. We have already had the formation of a new point of extremum, namely our local minimum. We have touched the lower sliding of our channel indicator, and I think, judging by the trend dynamics, the dynamics of the movement will have to go up. There was a crossover from bottom to top of our moving oscillator. So, in this case, we open trades on the upside, and let's watch the result of them. And our trades are closing in plus. As I promised you, the result will be more than $5,000. So, in order to consolidate this amount, we will pick up the next currency pair and open trades for the amount of $4,000. Let's go and pick up the final currency pair. And this is where we're going to open our upside trades in the direction of the trend, highlighting the trend line. We also have a good touch point, an ideal touch point. We could ideally open here. But in general, I see the future moving lines of our oscillator crossing from bottom to top, the formation of a new local low, and touching the lower moving line of our channel indicator. That's why I open a trade up here. So, let's watch the result. And our final trades have closed in plus side. Great trade for today. As I told you, the amount is over $5,000. And let's lock into the profit. Let's move on to the conclusion. Let's choose a wallet. Well, the amount, as you realized, will be $8,000. And our operation is successfully executed. Today we had a great trade. In a couple of moments we were a little lucky, but in general, luck's love strong. So it accompanied us today the whole trade. And so the strategy very cool and very reliable. Be sure to give this video a like, guys. Write your comments. Also subscribe to my YouTube channel, and if you have any questions, in the description you can find
a link to my Telegram group, guys. You can write me. Also, join my group and I will help you with any questions. So, good luck on trading, guys. Bye bye.